Welcome to the Best Games Ranking channel. Leave a like and comment on which game you recommend. Enjoy watching. Blight Survival. The game takes place in a medieval-inspired world where two nations have engaged in an endless conflict. The war has devastated both sides, and the borderlands have turned into desolate no-man's lands, roamed by deserters and bandits. As if that weren't enough, the bloody toll of the war has given rise to a mysterious plague. The corpses of the slain have risen from the dead as undead monsters haunting everything that lives. Kingmakers. The game transports us to a science fiction universe on the brink of destruction. During the game, we take on the role of a brave adventurer who, in an attempt to stop the apocalypse, is transported to late medieval England. He must influence the outcome of a bloody war and thereby change the course of events. The core of the game lies in battles, during which we capture enemy fortresses and defend our own strongholds from enemies. In Light No Fire, the action is viewed from a third-person perspective. The production offers us a gigantic world encompassing an entire planet, which, similar to the studio's previous work, is procedurally generated. We traverse diverse lands, such as river-crossed valleys, vast oceans stretching to the horizon, or mountains measured in kilometers, on foot, on horseback, or by boat. Besides discovering numerous secrets of this globe, we fight against opponents, gather resources, and build various structures. Clockwork Revolution. This is an action RPG played from a first-person perspective. The adventure begins with creating our own character, and then we set out to explore the city, complete tasks, develop the character, and fight hordes of enemies. The combat system is highly arcade-like, reminiscent of FPS games, but the character's stats and skills also play a crucial role in battles. Time manipulation powers are also significant in the gameplay. The campaign offers a lot of freedom in choosing tasks and methods of completing them, and our decisions impact the story's development. In Unrecord, the action is viewed from a first-person perspective. During the gameplay, we not only traverse various locations and eliminate opponents using a pistol but also engage in conversations and make various, often difficult, choices. Additionally, the game allows us to aim the weapon freely, regardless of where we are currently looking. Little Devil Inside. The game takes us on a journey to a steampunk world inspired by Victorian England. The main character is Billy, who traverses this land in search of supernatural phenomena and beings. Since his job is not the safest, Billy is not only a researcher but also a seasoned warrior, capable of handling any situation. Homeworld 3 is set after the events depicted in the second installment of the series. Thanks to a network of hyperspace gates, the galaxy regularly plunged into conflict, but after each war, a period of peace and prosperity followed. However, when these gates start to fail, many see their only hope in Karen, whom they revere almost like a deity. Vampire: The Masquerade Bloodlines 2. This game tells the story of a vampire community. We are transported to an alternate version of modern-day Los Angeles, where 7 vampire clans are fighting for dominance. In the first Berserker, Khazan, the action is viewed from a third-person perspective. The adventure takes us through various, gloomy locations from rocky wastelands and snowy mountain valleys to dark interiors. As we traverse these areas, we eliminate hordes of enemies. In addition to regular foes, we also encounter much more powerful bosses. Banishers, Ghosts of New Eden is an RPG with a third-person view and an arcade combat system. We traverse a partially open world, composed of corridor-like locations, completing main and side quests, solving environmental puzzles, and fighting ghosts and phantoms. In the games that make up the Tomb Raider Remastered package, the action is viewed from a third-person perspective. Each mission takes us through various locations where we must face agility challenges, solve various logical and environmental puzzles, and fight encountered opponents. In the game routine, the action is viewed from a first-person perspective. While exploring laboratories, private staff quarters, and decaying shops, we try to gather as much information as possible about the events that occurred before our arrival, all while attempting to complete the mission in one piece. Although machines pose a deadly threat, we are not completely defenseless. Once Human is a multiplayer action game with an open world. Set in a post-apocalyptic setting, the game is presented from a first-person perspective and focuses on combat, resource gathering, and shelter building. Palworld takes us on a journey to a fictional world where humans coexist with creatures resembling Pokemon known as pals. During the gameplay, we explore this picturesque land and catch various creatures to use their unique powers and abilities in different ways. In Avowed, the action is viewed from a first-person perspective. The adventure begins with creating a character and then diving into the whirlwind of adventure. The production does not offer a fully open world. Instead, we get a series of diverse locations with open structures that we can explore freely. The game's driving force is the missions that push the story forward, accompanied by various side quests and activities. The action of Black Myth, Wukong is set in a dark fantasy world inspired by Chinese mythology. The player takes on the role of the chosen Monkey King, who embarks on a dangerous journey to uncover the truth behind a grand legend. In battles, the Monkey King wields a staff, gradually mastering more advanced techniques with it. Fable throws us into the world of Albion, a world where every decision made by the character affects not only our skills, appearance, or morality but also our entire environment. Every person we heal or every monster we kill will change Albion forever. Pacific Drive is a survival action game viewed from a first-person perspective. Most of the gameplay is spent in a car, traversing dangerous terrains. Threats come from anomalies and various monsters, as well as ordinary but equally dangerous natural forces. In Helldivers 2, the action is viewed from a third-person perspective. The gameplay focuses on exterminating hordes of enemies. We eliminate foes using an extensive arsenal, including pistols, machine guns, and flamethrowers. Additionally, we have more lethal tools at our disposal. By scattering dozens of landmines, deploying automatic turrets, or calling in a powerful bomb, we can tip the scales of victory in our favor. Dragon's Dogma 2 takes us on a journey to a fantasy universe. During the gameplay, we assume the role of a character known as the Arisen, whose heart was taken by a dragon, the symbol of world destruction. From then on, their goal is to defeat the winged beast, but before achieving this, they must face a series of other challenges. On this perilous path, the hero or heroine is not alone, as they are accompanied by pawns, mysterious beings from another world who provide support in every situation.